Yeah. Welcome to the Black Club. I'm your host and founder of the show, Bnote. He's your co-host, Easy Does It, your favorite trucker's favorite trucker. Y'all make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this so we can get into the algorithm. Let's kick this thing out. What's up with it, bro?
What's going on, bro? Tapping in from Boston, Massachusetts out here, man. I got a chance
Woo.
to they got a little beach. So they got a beach set up to where the airport is right on the other side of the lake or the little water they got going on. So
Yeah,
it's a cool little situation. It's cool out there. I took some pictures and shit like that. So it was
that's what's
cool.
up. Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
how long? Shit, what you got doing? What you doing out there? Got a load or something you picking up?
Yeah, I dropped off a load early this morning, two of them actually due to two different spots.
Yeah,
And shit, I'll probably be here till the morning. Probably find something in the morning to head on out, bro.
that's what's up. Well,
Yeah.
let's get into our first segment. Some
Yes,
news
sir.
we can use. Uh the LA riots have been going on now for quite a few days.
Boy, they
Um,
serious out there, bro. They serious.
I got an article from the Economic Times. They just posted
Yeah.
this 30 minutes ago, so I kind of wanted to. It's like an update of what's going on. It
Hmm.
says that local authorities reported that over 400 people attended Wednesday's ICE protest. That was today. Um, the Los Angeles protests and riots erupted in response to aggressive immigration and customs enforcement. Residents and activists demanded to end an end to these raids to protect immigrant rights and justice for those detained. The Trump administration deployed approximately 5,000 National Guard troops and Marines to control the protests. So far, the Los Angeles Police Department has made nearly 400 arrests and detentions since Saturday in connection to immigration protests. Now,
Hmm.
on the flip side of that, I also found this: 63 people have died.
Damn, that's a lot
Hey,
of people.
that's what I'm saying. So
Is
now
it
I'm
giving
saying
any details surrounding the deaths though? Like how's this kicking off? Like is it people getting shot? Is it just you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no telling what that really looked like.
yeah, it say the unrest lasted 6 days and resulted in the deaths of 63 people in widespread looting and arson. So that's
Hmm.
what it said resulted in the
Okay.
deaths.
Yeah, that's I mean that's vague, but yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
ain't no telling how it really kicked off, but I get it.
but still
I
that's a
just
lot
know
of
how when people when the news feeds get to putting articles and stuff like that out there, you got to be careful of the verbiage and the shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff they say
mhm.
and what that really even means. Just because 68 or 65 people died during that time span, don't mean number one it was attributed to these riots specifically. And you know we don't know
No,
how.
yeah, it's specifically from the riots.
Yeah, I mean just like in what way? Like people killing each other. The police
Now
shot somebody.
that's the
They didn't shoot.
part.
They
Hold on,
didn't
let
kill the
me.
police. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are the actual details?
Well, we can look it up. Let's
Yeah,
see.
because you know what I'm saying. Like, I understand. Like, I see it from a couple different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the one hand, you know what I'm saying. Trump been on this type of tirade for a cool little minute now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it you y'all they it's like they know it was coming type shit. Like I get they ain't budging, and you know what I'm saying. I wish black people had that type of unity on a consistent basis, but you know what I'm saying. I would say for us as black people, though, I would say for us to kind of stay out of that. That ain't got really nothing to do with us at all. We can share our support from a distance, like they did during the the Black Matters and all Black Lives Matter, everything like that. Hispanics sat on the back end and was like, "Yeah, go y'all" from a distance. I think that's exactly what we need to do. It's
Yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got our own issues. We give, love and support to their situations and stuff like that. But I don't think we should be getting all super involved and emotional, you know what I'm saying, behind it. Because there is, I ain't even go into all that, but yeah, it's kind of a two-way street a little bit.
Hey guys, Princess, what's up? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Um, I would say, I mean, at the end of the day, they're illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we supposed to do anyway? Like, what? I mean, we could
That's
come
what I'm
out and
saying.
protest and march with them and do all of that, but at the end of the day, they still here illegally. So it's not.
At that
It's
point, you commit the crime. How can you?
how can you
I mean,
combat
if
them?
we being technical, and up to this point, like I said, bro, it's like they done been talking this for a minute now. Y'all still ain't took the hint at this point. Like if somebody's saying like, "Hey, the government coming for y'all," and then the government come out and say, "Hey, we coming for y'all," and then a year later, y'all wonder how it is that they coming for y'all. Like
I
they've
mean, he
been said
said
they
he was
on their
gonna do
way.
this before he got
He
elected.
said it. He said it. He got elected off of this type of shit. What
Yeah,
you expect? I'm not sure.
BTC, Bitcoin. Nah, I'm not too savvy with
Yeah, I don't know
Bitcoin.
nothing about that.
Not yet. I'm still
But
learning.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying. My heart go out to them to some degree, but they on some rebel shit, and I mean, what you? I mean, I don't know what y'all was expecting.
Okay, for one, they what they did to the Kobe and Gigi mural. I don't know how you can understand why black people don't want to get involved after that was done. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like
What you mean?
you didn't see how they destroyed it, like some spray painted
The
over it.
Hispanic people?
Man, during the riots, yeah, they
Dang. I
destroyed it.
mean, I wouldn't take something like that too personal.
The
Like,
people in
yeah, it's
LA
fucked up that
taking it
they did it.
personal.
I mean, yeah, of course they are. Of course they are. And whoever did that, they messed up for doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't by default take it too personal. It's just when people do decide to riot, they just tearing up shit. So you know, that's just how that go. So they
Yeah.
just gonna tear up whatever's in their way, whatever is there, whatever they feel like belongs to a big corporation or the man, or you know how that go. They just gonna tear it up. So the fact that they did Kobe and Gigi like that, RP both them, that's fucked up. But you know what I'm saying? It's to be expected, low key.
No, that right there wasn't to be expected because that didn't have nothing to do with them protesting.
I'm
They
just saying something random
but
getting towed up like
my
that.
thing is this, and this is another theory that I saw about it too. What if these the same people as the fucking Proud Boys? You know what I'm saying? Like these are fucking CIA or FBI agents making it seem like that these Hispanics is doing all this, but nobody. I mean, there's nobody really tied to it that we know of. Like everybody that's speaking on it is just content creators and shit like that. Most of the people that's down on the ground down there, they ain't really speaking on it like that. Hey, I think you done froze. Excuse them because it's to be expected. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is to be expected, but some things you would think that they would have respect for if it has nothing to do with that cause or whatever it is that they trying to prove. But at the end of the day, I mean they're here illegal. I don't know what happened. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get him back. I think his phone cut off. But at the end of the day, I mean, what can they expect black people to really do? You know what I'm saying? Like we already got a fight of our own that's going on, so it ain't too much that we can do to help, in my opinion. And it says Trump has called out 5,000 Marines and National Guards. I mean, like what is anybody gonna do against that? Do y'all think that black people? What y'all think, chat? Y'all think black people should be? involved? Do you think that we should help? On the other hand, you could look at it like it's an ally. You know what I'm saying? Because if we did get involved, if we did help, somewhere down the line, we might say hell no. Bam Bam say hell no. Black people just need to stack their paper, mind their business. Yeah, because it always end up bad for us on the other end for some reason. We always get the bad end. You seen the one dude that did go down there. I saw a video. It was one dude that went down there and he was trying to protest and he went, he the one that got arrested. So I agree. I don't think we should get involved. I mean, what can we do? At the end of the day, they're here illegal. They illegally, they're breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know what happened to E there. He kind of nah, this ain't our fight. Nah, I agree. I'm trying to see what happened with E. I think his phone cut off on him. He should jump back in here in a second. But yeah, I agree. I don't think it's our fight. I think that sometimes, we have to sit back and let stuff play out. Because at the end of the day, if it was us in that situation, do y'all think what you say? I'm listening, it's complicated. Don't get too political. I wish we could all love each other. Yeah, I agree with that too. Because I look at it like we all minorities. You know what I'm saying? And I get that they are here illegally, but my only thing is if it was us in that situation, would they help us? Would anybody help us? What y'all think? Nope, they never have helped us. Yeah. That's the tough situation. That's the tough thing about the whole situation. Because I wish I hey, the way it sounded like right now about Africa and everything going on in Burkina Faso, shoot, that's where I want to go too. I wouldn't mind, but they wouldn't let. That's the thing. They're not gonna let black people go anywhere. We are too important to this country. Nope. During George Floyd, they said back. That's true. A lot of people said back, but it was a lot of people out there though. And even though let's all go back to Africa, they wouldn't let us. Do y'all think they would actually let if black people ever decided to unite and said we're gonna go back to Africa and lead this country, y'all think they would allow it? I don't think they would because we're too important to this country. We the biggest consumers. Here you go. I figured he'd come back. His phone must have cut out. We the biggest consumers in this country. They wouldn't Obi-Wan Kenobi. Man, that's crazy because I've been watching Star Wars. I just got into it. I had a homeboy that told me about Star Wars and his son made fun of me, so I had to watch it to see what it was about. And I'm on like
Man,
I've been watching it in order. I'm on like I think it's Road Wars right now. So
man, this mug overheated anyway. I put a fan on it to try to keep this thing cool, but
figured it was something like that.
man,
But
whatever it
yeah,
was, boy, it be burning this phone up, bro.
I had asked the chat. I was well, I don't know what we had got on for some reason, but do y'all think that if we all decided to leave the country, let's say we all united and said we're gonna go back to Africa, do you really think they would allow us to?
If we like on some, it depends on how loud and what that look like. If it come off super aggressive and we about to go over there to come back to fuck y'all up type shit, then no, they gonna
Oh
start
no.
trying to put the fire out that you know what I'm saying real quick. But if we just on some, we just start going. You know what I'm saying? And just peeling off and just disappearing. I don't. I think eventually they'll say or do something, but I don't think as much they really can do at that point. For real.
Uh they would try to do something. Just imagine what they
At
would
this point, I figured
lose.
they would try to welcome it, right? Why wouldn't
Who?
they welcome it? How many times? The
Man,
powers that be, white society, whoever. Like,
because then
how many
then
times they was on some y'all could go back
how
where
they
y'all
gonna
came
make the
from
money
type
that
shit.
they make?
They gonna automate that shit.
Shit. They can't automate
Gonna be
everything.
AI like a mo. They just need us to exactly. They just need us to build it up first before they do that. So
Nah, America
if
won't
we
let that
get
go.
going before then, you
We
said
would
what?
be we are too important to this country as a people as far as
I don't. I don't think no
shoot,
more.
man, you have to look at the economic side of it. What we contribute to the economy as a people as a whole is too great. That's why do you think they every 4 years they make sure they cater to black people to get that vote? We are more important than
I
what
mean, I
we
get what you're
think
saying.
or what we are being told that we
I get
are. Because if we wasn't, why would they give us anything? Why would you know what I'm saying? They didn't have to after
well,
slavery.
well,
They didn't have to do none of that.
well,
It's true.
well. I'm not saying that. I'm not
We
saying
are
that.
the
I'm
economy.
saying
Yeah.
like up to this point, and what they trying to build it to where they don't need us for anything. They're trying to get
Nah, I
it to
agree
that
with
point.
that. That's
That's
what
what
all
I'm
the
saying.
immigrants and all that shit is about.
I mean, I think it's gonna be even past immigrants. I think it's gonna be just straight AI, like you know what I'm saying, that powers and does everything work wise. So I think that's what it's
That's
gonna end up
not
being.
just for us though. That's gonna attack humanity, as a whole. That's everybody gonna feel the wrath of that because I saw this video, dude. Like they don't really need us for nothing. They already got machines that's
Yeah.
self doing everything. They can cut their own yards, like everything. Forklifts,
Right.
unload
Yeah.
trucks. They
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
it's
saying. It's not the race thing is over with. That's not what it's
yeah,
even
that only
about
matter to
anyway.
the poor
It's a
people.
class thing. Yeah, it's a classism thing. Just fall in that lower class. It just so happens to be more of us most of the time.
Yeah.
But whoever's in that lower class, they trying to get us out the way. Have AI and machinery kind of operate everything so they can live on the hog for however long.
And
So
the thing is,
because we
bro,
we
check
require
this
too
out.
much, we ask for too much.
AI already writing its own code and everything. They tried to shut it down, right? It tried to leave some
Yeah.
notes for its future self to learn how to negotiate or not shut itself down. It's already at that stage. So just imagine in 10, I don't even
Yep.
think 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is it gonna be by then?
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
ain't no this.
They talking about. I was just watching this thing, an interview that Mark Cuban did, and he was talking about some billionaire bought a whole island that's supposed to set up factories
Mark Zuckerberg.
for or nuclear plants. Yeah, that's supposed to set up strictly for AI. Take like, yeah, it's about to take over, bro. I don't know what that's gonna look like. Bliss said it scares me. Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. This is the Matrix in real life.
Yeah, it's
Like
happening.
this is real shit. It's
It's
coming.
happening.
Yeah, it's here. It's
This
here.
is all of that.
So
Terminator, iRobot, all that shit.
yeah, yeah, it's here. So it's just yeah, I we got to prepare for it best we can, but I don't think trying to bash it and run from it gonna help. I think we just got to figure it out
No,
and
because it
move
ain't going
forward with
nowhere.
it as best we can. Right, it's here. It's here.
It ain't going nowhere.
So let everything else go. Yeah,
We just got to learn how to deal with it and how to outthink it because it's learning us every day.
right. All
Um,
day, every day.
our next topic: an officer arrests a male lady for trespass. Did you see that video? I think you the one. You sent me that video, right? Where the lady was, she
Uh,
was. I don't know if she dressed as a male lady or was an actual male lady. She says she was. She says she been doing that route
yeah,
for 4 years. This police officer said he got a call that somebody said that she had been going from house to house. She told him she was delivering mail. She had a bag full of mail, everything. He still arrested her, took her to jail. That
Where
was
was her? Like she didn't have no little mail cart thing. Like she didn't have none of that.
I don't know. I'm looking at the video now. He just walked up on her as she's leaving one of the houses. And she telling him, you can call my supervisor and everything. Like you can, you know what I'm saying? You can verify who I am and all of this. He didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Sometimes, bro, with some of this, unless I don't know, because like, was this actual on the actual news circuit?
Yeah.
Was this just a bit okay? Because some of this stuff, bro, some of these skits be
Yeah,
kind of trippy, bro.
you know
So
some of this should be
people
skits.
be
That's
playing
why I
games,
be looking for shit that's
but
on
because
actual.
that
But this
sound
is
like
off
some
of
that sound
Florida's police body cam.
that's some crazy shit, bro. Like
He got fired.
you get arrested for yeah, yeah. Because what the fuck are we talking about, bro? Who gets arrested for delivering mail? That don't make that's not. I That's some wild. That's some wild shit, bro. It just when you think of that, bro, it just make you sometimes fall back and be like, is this really the Matrix? Because at what
Man,
point do you get in your brain that I'm gonna go arrest the mail lady
she
who's
was black,
delivering mail currently?
black in a
I mean, at this
richer
point though,
neighborhood, huh?
at this point, still,
Man,
come on now.
that ain't changed, especially in towns like that. You know what I'm saying? It's in the South. It's Florida, right next to Mississippi, Alabama. You know, all of that still go on, and we're gonna speak on something about that later too.
Yeah, but delivering mail, come. I mean, how?
He
How?
said
I
in the
mean,
video he
not.
thought that that was her disguise, and she was really casing the houses to come back later and see who's not home and who to rob and stuff like that. That's what he was saying. He said he had watched her for 4 times or something like that, and she was like, "Yeah, I was leaving the mail inside the door, leaving the packages inside the door," and he arrested her anyway. But he lost his job,
That's some crazy shit, bro. Hell yeah, you need to lose
and
your
she's
job.
got
What
a
the fuck are we
lawsuit
talking
now
about?
pending. She's suing for
Yeah,
rights of violation. I mean violation of rights. What
yeah,
the hell? This shit is backwards.
yeah. That's man. That's some glitch in the matrix type shit, bro. Because that
That's
makes no
crazy.
sense. How do you come to that conclusion? Like, how do you? So, man, that's yeah.
You
I'm
got
I'm
to
glad
really
that at
be
least though.
you got to really just be, I mean, racist to the heart in order for
Yeah,
you
to do
to,
some shit like be on some shit like that. Like
and it's on
at this
camera.
point, that's crazy.
Um,
But
did you
I
hear
mean,
about
at
this?
least we got
Uh,
to the point though. Real quick, at least we got to the point though to where he gets fired for shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, he don't get fired, don't get nothing. We just don't hear about it no more.
No, he don't get
So at
nothing.
least we
She
there.
messed around and end up fired. That's how that would have went.
You
You
know
know,
what I'm
back
saying?
then.
Right, right, right. So that's all I'm saying. So at least we there. So cool.
Um, I want to highlight this young lady. She did. She's the first to actually do this. She makes history. Najari Kennedy. Have y'all heard of her chat? Najari Kennedy. You heard of her, bro? I think you sent me that. She makes history by signing an
Uh,
NIL deal for one million
yeah,
fifty
yeah,
thousand $24, becoming the first ever millionaire softball player. Black girl.
yeah.
The agreement
Yeah,
signed before Game 3 of the Women's College World Series Championship. So yeah, uh, and she done signed a new
that's
deal.
super dope. Oh yeah,
Oh, she got
like
she got another
what?
NIL deal.
I didn't
Uh,
know you could get more than one.
the Matador Club. She's got Texas Tech's NIL Collective. So that's two. I think
Hey,
it's
that's
all
cool.
under the same deal, but it just be from different
Yeah,
businesses, and you probably got to do different promotions for each one or some shit like that.
right, right, right. Okay, I got you. That's dope though. That's dope.
Yeah, becoming the
That's
first
super dope.
one.
And women in women's college softball is a huge deal. So you know what I'm saying when they get to talking about that whole um uh money disparity, you know what I'm saying when it comes to sports, it just got to be in a sport that is really big and popular. Like girls do good with the NIL stuff. Like most of them ain't even gonna have to worry about, you know what I'm saying,
When they
going
come into the
to the
league.
actual WNBA.
Yeah.
They most of them probably, honestly, because the WNBA don't make really no money for real. Most of them probably gonna finish out school and be on some whole other shit by the time they get out of school. They just gonna hoop and get the NIL money and be rich by the end. You know what I'm saying? So
I
I
mean,
think that's a great thing, bro.
yeah, for real. And she opening doors for,
Yeah.
other little girls like her. Look at her
Oh
stats
yeah.
though.
Oh yeah.
She had a
She
.90 ERA. Her ERA was under one. And she had 304
yeah.
strikeouts and a 33-5 record in 226 innings. I mean, she
She a
she
monster, bro.
say
She a monster,
say
bro. She a monster.
she led the
So
team
she
to the
definitely
first ever
deserved it.
regional and appearance in the Women's College World Series. I don't know. Let me see. I
Yeah,
don't
she
know if
did.
they won. Oh yeah, they won. No,
Yeah, they won. Did they?
yeah.
I thought they did. They won. I saw one of them games that they won one of them big games.
Let me see. It don't say. But that's what's up though. We like to highlight stuff like that, especially our type of accomplishments, because that ain't
For
gonna get
sure.
talked about on ESPN.
Right, right. Well, it might. I don't know. We got a few of them in there now
Yeah, I
that'll
mean,
really
if
highlight,
Stephen A.
especially
will,
the
he'll
black
bring it
women
up.
that's in there. Yeah, yeah.
He
Some of
won
the
that
angles.
year.
So, but yeah, either way though, we need to cheer her from as far and wide as loud as we can. So I think that's super. Bunch of young ladies follow that
Yeah, for real. Um,
for sure.
we had spoke about that lady earlier in that town in Florida, but I had looked that up. That made me look up a list of sundown towns. And since you be on the road a
Mm.
lot, I don't know if you be knowing a lot of these places where you be at. So I'm gonna give a list of them, and I want to see if you know any of them. This is Texas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. I know you be in that region right there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we got in Texas, you got Vidor, Texas, which is they say it's known for KKK activity. You got hot
Say the name of it again.
Vidor, Vidor, or
Bide
Vidor, something like that. Vidor.
Vido.
Black love could exist if
Oh,
black
okay.
females
Yeah.
stop
No, I
loving
ain't
their
never
history
been there.
mentality. Yeah, I agree. Norman, Oklahoma, sundown town. Yeah,
I don't. Nah, Norman,
Norman.
Oklahoma. Ain't. Nah, I don't
I
think so.
I'm gonna get
I
to
don't think so.
Oklahoma. I got some in Oklahoma.
It's
I'm gonna get
probably
to that
it's
one.
probably racist though, but I done been through Norman. It's real close to OKC. I don't think
Man,
it's
Black
a
Lives
sundown
Matter
town.
wasn't for black people. That never was. We never really cared about it like that. Just to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
so there's a difference between Black Lives Matter, the actual company, and the the fraudulent people that were behind that,
Yeah.
and Black Lives Matter, the idea of us mattering in society. So you
Yeah.
have to make sure you make that distinction because
But
it's
usually
fucked up
when
out
people talk about it, they talking about that company that was, had the t-shirts and everybody, you know,
Well, I think a lot of people don't be really knowing what they talking about. Honestly, I don't think they really know the
they don't
difference between the two. That's what I'll be feeling like really happened. They don't know
see politics, not um
politics. Yeah, that's what it's
Highland
all
Park.
about. That's what politics is all about.
Highland Park in Dallas. What you think? You think Highland Park Sunday? Well, yeah, you might not want to be over there if you don't know nobody after dark.
Mm,
But it
yeah, I
don't
don't
matter
really know
what
a whole
color
lot
you
about
are though. They don't care about white, black.
it.
It's rich or
Yeah,
poor. If you poor over
yeah,
there, you
yeah.
you don't want to be over there. So I can't say that's
Yeah.
really a sundown town as far as based on racism. Norman is college town today. Yeah,
Oh, it was in the past. I
it
mean,
was a
may yeah, I
sundown
can
town.
see. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that back in the
I
day.
wouldn't doubt
Yeah,
it.
for sure. Yeah.
Marble Falls. Have you heard of that? Marble Falls, Texas.
Marble Falls. Nah, I ain't heard of that.
We all know Jasper, Texas. I'm sure you know what.
Jasper. I've heard of it. I
What?
ain't
Where
definitely
they
never been through
drug?
there.
Dang, I can't think of the dude name. I don't think Jasper was Emmett Till. I think Jasper was the one where they
Nah.
drugged the dude on the back of the truck through the town.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
heard of that, but I wasn't. I'm not looking
James
at
Bird
Jasper
Jr. That was
specifically.
his name. James Bird.
Okay.
That was yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know nothing
Uh,
about that.
Center, Texas. Center, Texas. It's known as a sundown town. Say
After
back
this,
to.
bro, make sure you send me this list. Make sure you send me this list, bro. Cause
Yeah, I
boy,
told you I
fuck
knew you
that.
were
I
gonna
gotta
like
be
this one
prepared.
because you be on the road a lot, especially when
Yeah,
we get to your areas. Watch
yeah.
this. We got okay, Arkansas, Harrison, Arkansas. I know you, that's like up
That's
north, I
that.
believe. That's like close to the Ozark Mountains, right? And I'm from there and don't even know. That's damn
Uh,
shame. Uh,
hair. I don't know.
the head, yeah, yeah, that's up north because it's the KKK headquarters.
God damn. Okay.
Batesville, Arkansas. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you this list.
Batesville. Nope, I ain't
Batesville,
really heard of Batesville.
Pocahontas, Searcy, Arkansas, Russellville, Mountain Home, Ash Ashdown. I don't that ain't no I don't It's no. Hey, now one thing I know Ashdown. Ashdown is not a sundown town. I don't know why it's on the
Yeah,
list. Because there's too many
yeah.
niggas in that town.
For real.
Protect the Nubian truck driver.
Oh,
Real shit. Okay, Oklahoma. You got Bixby, Bixby.
Bigsby.
It's a small
Bixby.
town. It's got
Mm-hmm.
a lot of racial history. That's what it says. You got Duncan,
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Duncan.
Yeah.
I ain't heard of that neither.
Said black families were pushed out violently. Sundown policies were enforced. It's been
Oh.
documented. You got
How long ago
Grove.
was that though, dude? Do they got a name or not a name,
I
but
don't got the
like a
dates.
time period that they talking about? Okay.
Uh-uh. Grove, Oklahoma. Idabel. I don't know. I ain't never heard of that one.
I for sure heard of Idabel.
You
I
heard of
know
that
about
one?
Idabel.
Purcell,
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Purcell. I've heard of that one. Yes, I
Purcell.
have.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard
Hell
of
yeah.
Purcell too.
Purcell,
Yeah.
I've heard of that one. What about Collinsville, Oklahoma?
Nah.
Nope, never heard of that. Cushing.
Nah.
See, it's
Cushing.
good. See, now you know these towns just in case you go through there. Do the speed
Yeah,
limit.
for sure. Hey, boy, you better believe that shit. You better believe it. Hell yeah. That's why I
Yeah, yeah,
said
I
after
would
this, I
too.
want you to make sure you send me that list so I know. I'm gonna start making sure I tap
I'm gonna
into
make
that.
sure I get you that. The lottery, the
Yeah.
Texas Mega Millions, is at 264 million right now. If you had or
Mm.
won $1 million, I was gonna do the whole thing, but I said we're just gonna keep it easy, keep it light. Because 264 million, I can do a lot with that. But if you had $1 million,
Boy, look.
boy, hey,
Uh-huh.
I put everybody on the fight. But if you had $1 million, how would you spend it or invest it or whatever you would do with it? Cushion, yes, country as it could be. Cushion, oh, that was say yeah,
Yeah, can you say I thought you said cushion, yeah.
yeah. I said
But
cushion.
a meal, man, I would shit, just keep doing what I'm doing right now. Build this logistics thing and get into real estate. Heavy, heavy. That's the play. You know what I'm saying? Like win, lose, or draw. That's really, you know what I'm saying. No matter what amount of money come my way, no matter what's happening, that's you know what I'm saying. Point A, point B. You know what I'm saying. Build this logistics thing and get into real estate real heavy.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And try to get people on, along the way. Put people on along the way. That's it.
Yeah. I would
Let's
I
go.
would definitely invest in AI because I know that is the next big booming industry.
For sure
I'm
that.
kind of iffy on like crypto and Bitcoin because I don't know how the government trying to do with that right now, and they really can't govern it.
Mm-hmm.
Trying, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I would
Right,
invest in
right.
that, but real estate definitely I would.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I would. Real estate, I would probably some stocks, but uh, I don't know because that's a little volatile right now and everything going on.
Super volatile, bro. I wouldn't put nothing in the
Uh,
stock market. Well, no, I take
own
that
some
back. I
stuff to
take
give
that
back
back.
to the community or
Now,
something else.
I would
Yeah,
I would do like the some of the bigger, you know what I'm saying, mainstream ones like S&P 5, you know what I'm saying, like the
yeah,
main ones, and just and just on some leave it there, and in 10, 15 years see what it's looking like more
yeah,
so.
something like
You know
that.
what I'm saying? So I think if you really looking to play the long game and not even think nothing about it no time soon, I think you'll be good.
Well, if I was to do that, I
But
would get a trust and put 100,000 in it and just borrow out of that from time to
right,
time when I
right,
do that
exactly,
Rothschild
exactly.
method.
So yeah, exactly. So I mean, especially with a meal, like nowadays, like I ain't never had no meal, but for everything I got, that I would want to do with a big lump sum of money, you know, you would only want to put so much of it in the stock market anyway.
Yeah,
Like I would trust real estate much more than the stock market. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Or I would trust, building a company or building a brand much more than I would the stock market right now in this moment. So, you know what I'm saying? It just depends.
yeah. I feel that. It was a topic that was trending today, and it was the top 10 soul food, meat, sides, and desserts. Some of it I agree with. Some of it I want to see what you think. See what y'all think, chat.
Okay.
Our family, the first community. That's what's up. Uh Number 10, this is the meat first. Top 10 soul food meat.
Okay. See what we got.
Number 10 is chicken fried steak. We call it chicken fried steak. Some people call it country fried steak. I grew up calling it chicken fried steak. You think
Okay.
that's number 10. Then you got number 9, turkey wings. I said turkey. Baked or smothered, it don't
Turkey
really matter.
wings.
Both of them came up on the list.
Okay.
Turkey
Oh,
wings,
okay.
turkey neck.
We'll
What about
we'll
turkey
see what the
necks? Y'all eat turkey neck? I
turkey
grew up eating
necks for
turkey
sure.
necks.
Yeah, turkey necks for sure. Turkey necks over turkey wings. Turkey wings been here lately. That been more the young people thing, I think.
Hell, I like turkey
Uh,
legs before I eat. This nigga said free diddy.
you
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying?
Turkey
So,
legs, turkey necks. What y'all know about turkey necks? Keith, what? Uh, Number 8,
yeah.
ham hocks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, cause we use ham hocks in some areas. The greens,
The
uh,
greens, yeah, the
cabbage,
greens for
like
sure.
everything. We cook everything with that. I can
Yeah,
see that. Now,
yeah,
number 7 is
yeah.
very controversial. It depend on where you're from. I think you know what I'm gonna say.
Okay. What you got?
Chitlins or chitterlings, however he say no pork. Yeah, this is pork.
I'm so fucking slave ass food,
Man, y'all
man.
know. Hey,
Like
let me tell you
I
something,
don't,
man. With some hot sauce, what,
bro. Get no, bro. We can
bro?
eat the good
And
part of
then
the
look,
the.
my
the
daddy used to fry
Come
them
on, bro.
when I
It's a
was
bag
younger.
of
He would
shit,
fry
bro.
them, huh?
It's a bag of shit, bro.
Man, that shit was
It's a bag
fire,
of
boy. I'm
shit,
telling you,
bro.
man. It might have the house stinking for about 2 days. Your house gonna be fucked up by 2 days. But listen, it's gonna be worth
No,
it.
bro.
Get you some hot sauce, and it can't be any kind now. It got to be Louisiana hot sauce. You got to get Louisiana. You got to,
Hey, Louisiana hot sauce is fire though.
that's the best one.
Louisiana hot sauce is
Okay,
fire.
we got number
I
6.
won't eat nothing else. Go ahead, yeah.
Number
Oh
6,
my god.
barbecue
Uh huh.
ribs, pork or beef.
Better believe
Hey,
that.
for
That's what
me,
I
that's
was
number
waiting for.
1. I don't know why it was so far down the list. I
It's
don't know how it got kicked out the top
I
5. But
I
whoever
don't know
made that
about
list,
I
they
don't
were
yeah.
tripping.
It should have definitely been inside the top five for sure. I
Yeah.
don't know about one, but it's definitely top
For me, I can eat barbecue.
five.
Yeah. Shit, I love you some beef.
Well,
Yeah, beef.
maybe
Definitely beef.
if you put barbecue in a whole, in a lump sum category, it probably should have been number one.
Yeah,
I would say.
because
Well,
well,
not maybe not number one. Not number one. Like
well, we go
top.
we'll see. Number 5,
Okay.
neck bones. That
Neck bones. Yeah. Yeah.
ooh,
Fire.
bro, look,
Fire.
my
You can't
stepmama
hardly
used
get
to
tired
cook
of
some
meat,
neck
but it be
bones, boy.
fire.
My stepmama used to cook some neck bones that
Oh
was
look.
fire. But I
Yeah.
don't think they should be above ribs. I don't give a damn, in my opinion.
Man, I don't know, bro. I think if you coming from the standpoint of oh, like black people cook neck bones more often than ribs.
That's true.
Ribs at some point was a luxury almost. Barbecuing is a luxury. You can do it sometimes.
I can see
So
that.
I think
It was like that. It was
just
like
by
that.
people cooking neck bones more often, I think you know what I'm saying, you got to give it a little bit of a nudge. So I feel
I I agree. Neck bone should be lower on the list, but it's number 5. Number 4. Number 4. We got fried chicken. I don't see. I mean,
at number four, how that ain't number one? That's what
I
I
mean not
figured. That's
fried
what I
chicken.
assumed was number one.
I said I done fucked up. My bad, y'all. It was fried
Oh,
catfish,
boy, I'm about to say
not fried
fried
chicken. Number 4 is
catfish.
fried
Okay.
catfish. My bad. That was on me.
You almost had me jumping on
Say
my
it's
skin, dog. I'm like, hold the fuck up, bro. Hold up.
say
But
often served with a
fried
side of hot
catfish,
sauce.
I wouldn't put that over neck bones though.
Fried catfish,
I
man, a
love me some
fish fry on a
I
Friday.
love me some fried catfish.
You you
I love me some fried catfish,
you ain't
but I
never
don't
heard
know.
nobody say we're
Okay,
gonna have a
maybe.
neck bone cookout, but you done heard people say we're gonna have a fish fry.
You right. I give you that. I give you that. I also ain't never heard nobody turn down no plate of neck bones neither though. Is all I'm saying.
No, you ain't lying about that one.
You ain't turning
Those
down
some
no
neck
plate of neck
bones
bones.
with some pinto beans, some cabbage. I'm old school.
Catfish is number
Number
two.
3,
I don't know.
what they say should be number 2.
He said
Hot roast for
He
sure.
said catfish should be number two.
I mean, in my opinion, I agree. Number 3, oxtails. Yeah, you.
Ooh, oxtails is so.
Ooh.
And don't you disrespect them oxtails, dog. Don't you
You see, I was
disrespect
finna
my
say something, but then I
oxtails.
stopped. I had to stop because
Don't
I was like,
don't you
yeah,
do it, bro.
I can't argue that one.
Yeah.
Nah,
Now them hoes
what?
expensive than a bitch though.
That's
I
the
don't
only
know what
thing. You
happened
gonna
where them
pay
bitches got.
$50 for one,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
just the that's just the
yeah.
end of
That
the
shit
tail.
expensive as fuck.
Number
Yeah, yeah.
two,
But they fire though.
number
Hmm.
two, pork chops.
Hey, I make some fire, boy, some fried pork chops.
You say what's an
Killer,
oxtail?
bro.
You ain't never had oxtail? What?
What?
Eat it with some white rice. Since you mentioned white rice, oxtail with white rice. Yeah.
Smothered? Yeah, what?
Smothered
You ain't
pork
never had
chops.
no
Oh
oxtail.
yeah, smothered or fried.
Buddha, where you from, bro? Where you from?
No, pork chops should be lower. Oh, you don't like pork, do you, Keith? I,
Uh,
I mean, me personally, I'm having fried catfish over pork chops too, and ribs.
New Jersey?
Definitely
Patterson,
ribs.
New Jersey?
New Jersey,
Okay.
East Coast. Oh,
Now
okay.
see, I'm over here with it, and they got a different type of style of food over this way on the East Coast. I have
Yeah,
noticed that. So I wouldn't expect them to really know what's up with
yeah.
that
This
Southern
is
food.
okay.
Just
That's
based on what I've
understandable.
seen. Just based on what I've seen by being up here. They not on that for real.
Number one, top 10 soul food meat. It's fried chicken.
Hmm.
Of course, it's gonna be
Yeah,
fried
it
chicken.
got it. What?
You
That's a
had
layup.
everybody
Low
eating
key.
fried chicken, man. Have you ever went to like a
Yeah.
restaurant? You see more white people than other black people. I don't understand how we got associated with fried chicken.
I think because we made it what it is. As
We the
far
ones
as
we gave the colonel the recipe.
we you know what I'm saying? Like our chicken has always been. Now, of course, they took it and marketed it and did all this, that, and the third, and made all the money off of it.
Right.
But we know what's up. Come on now. With all this, everything we just mentioned,
We got
we started everything. So
we got the top 10 sides, soul food sides.
okay,
We gonna see we got
okay.
cabbage number 10.
Cabbage is number 10.
That's
That's kind of
I'm
low.
thinking that would have
Don't
been
dis.
top five.
That gotta be. Yeah,
My
cabbage
opinion.
gotta be top. They better not have no bullshit in this top five. I know that.
Black and
But
go
all
to
right,
any chicken, you're gonna get red chicken over everything. uh Number 9, red beans and rice.
I'm not a personal fan of red beans and rice, but yeah, it's
I,
popular. I wouldn't
I
say
like
that's
it.
automatically soul food because
I,
it can be, well, I don't know. That's more Cajun, that right? Is Cajun different, separate from soul food, or is it all the same? How would you classify that?
mm, it depends. I don't know because I know a lot
Right,
of
Keith, I'm
black
with you.
people.
Oh, ain't no way that red beans and rice is over cabbage. There's no way.
Not in
Cabbage should
my
be way
opinion. I
higher.
don't know who in the hell came up with that list. Because number
Yeah.
8 is potato salad. Now, that's understandable, but I don't know about over cabbage. But
No,
potato salad is up there. Neck bones,
potato
lima
salad,
beans,
that's
and
too
white rice.
low.
Lima beans. Speaking of lima beans, bro, my granny on my daddy's side, she used to make me eat the shit out of them damn lima beans and them white beans. Man,
Man, I hate that. Navy beans, I think is what they call 'em,
she
navy
had us
beans.
eating eggplant and all kind of shit because she had her own
Look,
garden.
he
You know,
said it's
it's the
fire.
90s.
He said it's
He
fire.
said,
Fire. Yeah,
Louisiana's a
yeah.
thing. Yeah. Uh,
But
where we at? Number
yeah, I just
7.
feel like I just know that.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Black pepper
No,
and
I was
red
saying
hot.
like I don't the potato salad. I think potato salad and cabbage is too low already on the list.
Yeah.
Like I think them is. I
I
don't know
don't.
what else is coming, but them is two kind of the biggest staples in our
Well,
community, kinda. So I don't understand.
it
We gonna
is
see, I guess, but I don't know.
number 7. Green beans. I mean,
That's not. No, yes, but no. That's
yeah,
standard everywhere. Everybody eat fucking green beans, man. What
but
the?
it's a soul
That's not a.
food.
That's
Aside, but
is it?
I don't think it's.
We just put
I think
seasoning on it. I don't
I
think it's
think it
nothing
should have been
special.
number 9 on the list, and red beans and rice should have been number 10.
Being number 10, yeah. What is going on? So number 7
Green
is
beans
accurate.
should have
You think green beans? Maybe if he said green bean casserole,
number
maybe I
7 is
guess,
accurate.
maybe
Green beans at number 7. Okay.
I guess.
Number 6, fried okra.
I know a lot of people that love it. I'm not a
I was just.
fan, but
I can't say
I
no.
know a lot of people that love that shit.
I can't
Yeah,
say no.
I think that's I think that's been the most accurate up to this up to
I
this
can't
point.
say. I mean, that one right. Some fried okra
Right,
with some. What it
GBE.
say?
Thank you. Fried okra is number 3.
Green beans should be
Damn,
before
that's
potato
kind of
salad.
high.
That's number 3. Ooh, I don't know about that one now. Wait, we gonna see what you think it should be over number
Man, black
5.
people.
Number 5, black eyed peas. You
Yep,
know what I'm
number
saying?
5
Like
is
the list
accurate.
it's finna start
Yeah,
hitting
number
even
5 is
more.
accurate.
You gonna be like,
Yeah,
okay,
number 5. You got to get that one.
I can see why
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
where it's at. Okra, y'all don't like okra? Oh, here come Marissa messing up the flow.
yeah.
She say
I don't
no
I
to
don't
okra.
fuck with okra neither. Honestly, I'm not
I
a fan, but I know hella people that love that
I
shit,
grew
bro.
up
I
eating it.
don't
I
get
love
it.
okra.
Yeah.
But it can't be too soggy though. Like it gotta be have some crisp to it. It gotta be a little crispy. Where we at? Number 4, cornbread.
Is that considered a side?
Yeah, I
Do
guess.
black people? I don't. Black people. I don't know. I don't consider bread a side. It's a bread. You either get
Yeah,
cornbread or a
I can see that.
roll or some shit like that.
But I
You know what
guess
I'm
it's
saying? I don't
considered
really consider that a full side.
a side.
I don't know.
I never considered. I always had gotta have some kind of bread on the plate.
It's some type of bread. I think bread and something to drink is all the way separate. You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
his
Like you
own
gotta have a beverage
category.
and
Matter of fact, they go
a
together.
bread. Exactly. Boom. So
Number
I
three.
mean, yes,
Yeah, bread
cornbread,
is in the
yeah,
side.
but
Cornbread, yeah, sweet corn.
yeah,
Jiffy. Now Jiffy is that's his own side.
Jiffy that shit.
Jiffy
Jiffy
that
fire.
shit. Number
I agree.
three,
Yeah, for sure.
candy yams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, something else I don't really eat, but yeah, it's popular.
The crust. Yeah.
This is why people be trying to take my black card because a lot of this stuff I don't really be. I ain't really be. I don't really be with it.
True.
But whatever. Teach his own. But I'm not eating no yams. I'm not eating
You
no
don't eat
beans.
yams?
I'm not eating no. No,
What?
hell no.
Well, you already no chitlins, no yams, no nothing.
No- None of that slave ass shit, bro. Hell no.
Oh
We can eat the
no.
good
I thought
food
I've
now,
been knowing
bro.
this
It's
chat. I thought
okay.
I've been knowing him for years. I don't even when you think you know. That's my boy there.
Nah, bro.
Number two.
People be trying to pull my card, bro. People be trying
Man,
to pull my
that's
card.
yams with the mac. Mac what? Hamburger help? What you mean? Diabetes with the yam. This motherfucker stupid. Number two.
Nah, for real.
Said diabetes with the yam. Number two, we got collard greens. Can't tell me that ain't. That's definitely number.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's that collard green slap.
yeah,
Collard green slap every time.
yeah.
Every time.
So that only
Mac
leaves.
and cheese.
That leaves.
That's it.
That's what number one is.
That's it.
I was gonna say that only leaves one thing left.
Yeah, yeah.
One and
So
two,
it
I,
makes
I
sense.
agree
It's
with
I would say um I agree with no, the top five. I really agree with, except for
the
the
cornbread.
cornbread because that's separate. So I
I
will
get
put
that.
something from lower on that list, maybe potato salad or something else up a little higher.
Switch them out, and yeah, because hell, cabbage. What you make? Shit, cabbage got to be up there. I don't know how it ended up at
Or
number
yeah,
10.
cabbage. Okay, yeah, because cabbage is way too low. I would rearrange that. The second half of the list, I would rearrange all that anyway.
Yeah. All right, we got the desserts. Top 10 desserts. We're gonna see
Yeah, okay.
number 10, German chocolate cake. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't.
You don't like German chocolate cake?
Ain't
It's
that
fire.
the cake with the coconut on it? Right?
Oh,
Don't it
yeah,
got
yeah. Is that what
nah,
it
I
is?
don't eat
Yeah.
nothing with coconut in it. I don't
Is
like
that
the
the
taste
German?
of it for some reason. Huh?
I thought the. I'm mistaken then.
I think
Wait,
that's
I don't think so.
German
I think
chocolate.
that might be something else.
I think that's the shit with the coconuts, right? It's so many different important sides missing. Who made the list? Don't know. Dressing spaghetti. Spaghetti ain't a side. Well, it depends.
It
It
can be.
it
It
depends
can
on
be.
yeah, because if you eat it with fish or chicken, then it becomes the side. But if you
Exactly.
eat it with garlic
Well,
bread
or
and a
does it?
salad,
Is there such thing as a co-main course?
mmm,
You know what I'm saying? That's
mmm,
all. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
that's a good one though. That was a good one. Number 9,
Yeah, but
7 Up cake.
yeah, that's
I
too
like.
low. That's too low.
I was finna say
That's
that
way
that
too low already.
yeah. Shit. I don't know who. I don't know who made German chocolate cake take
Take
off the
off the
list.
list.
I agree. That motherfucker should have been number 11, not on the list. I can't stand
Not
no
number
coconut.
11.
Keith, ain't that the cake with coconut in it, right? That's the cake that got the coconut on the outside of it, right? Uh,
Yeah, Mike.
number 8. You say number 20. Number 8
You said
is
number 20.
chess pie, custard
It's
pie,
who?
custard pie, chess
Custard
pie.
pie?
I never heard of that.
I don't even know what that
And it
is.
says it's a southern dish. I've been in the South all my life. I've never heard of that dish.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
I know a lot of
We
white
gonna
people. They ain't
yeah,
never mentioned it. They never
I
mentioned that
don't know,
dish.
bro.
Number
Yeah, not
7,
custard.
sake to me cake. Number 7, made with eggs.
Ooh, hell yeah.
I can see
That
that.
Sakatumi cake is fire.
I can
And
see
it's on
that.
the rise. I think it's a new is that a newer thing, right? Like within the last maybe 20, 30 years, the Sakatumi cake?
Yeah,
Because I don't
yeah.
think I heard of that before when I was young.
It wasn't around when we
So
was
that's
little.
yeah, but it's fire though. That shit fire.
Number 6, cheesecake. What? That's way too low.
I don't know. Look, I
Man,
love cheesecake
that's
myself, but I
personal
know
for
a
me.
lot of people that don't fuck with it though. I
That's
know a lot of
personal.
black people that don't fuck with cheesecake. So
Shit,
I
I know
don't
a
know.
lot that do, especially
I
that
mean, hey, I
strawberry.
fuck with hey, that strawberry cheesecake is whew, fire.
Oh
So I
man, I
don't
don't know
know.
how they got that at number 6. It got to be in the top 5, at least in my opinion. Such
I would
Sakatumi
I
cake
would
not
think the
popular.
Sakatumi cake and the 7 Up cake would be higher than the cheesecake.
I can
Honestly,
see that too.
that's yeah,
Number 5, red velvet cake.
yeah. You better
I can, that's
believe that.
that's that yeah.
That might should have been a little higher too.
At least it's in top 5. They say that should be in top
Yeah,
5. Yeah.
yeah.
Number 4, pound cake. I'm I,
Yep.
I've never really
Yeah.
been a pound cake eater.
Oh my goodness. What are we
I mean,
talking
I got I like I, that the cake with no icing on it. Yeah, I guess too dry for me.
about? Basically, I think it's basically like a 7 Up
Glaze,
cake
like
ish without no icing.
yeah,
Basically.
yeah, nah. It should have been number 10.
Oh hell no! What are you talking
Say
about?
pound cake should be
Come
number
on, bro.
1. What? It's
Pound
number
cake is
4.
that shit, bro. Pound
I
cake
don't
is
know, cause
fire.
we
You
got
are
these top
crazy.
3 now. We at the top 3. These finna be some
Yeah,
bangers. Depend on number 3,
yeah, maybe.
sweet potato pie.
Yeah, I knew that. I thought that was gonna be number one, honestly. But again, that's one of them. That's one of
That's
them
yeah.
things where people be trying to pull my black card because I don't eat sweet potato pie at
What?
all. It's not
Chat.
good.
I don't even know this nigga no more. I don't know who this.
Don't do me like that, bro. It just ain't all
This
that.
nigga said he don't eat sweet potato pie. What?
Man, look.
Number 2. I know you got the eat. Number 2, banana pudding. Boy, that
Hell
nigga
no.
that made that face, chat. What is going on? You don't eat banana pudding either?
I eat the vanilla wafers off that shit. That's about it.
Yeah, I like that part too. Uh Number
Apple pie,
2,
apple pie.
I don't
Nah.
I would have put
Banana
ugh,
pudding.
I don't know if that should
People
have
be
been number
really
2.
pushing that banana pudding shit. What's that?
Apple pie number 1. No, apple pie ain't number 1.
Hell no.
Good guess.
Mm,
But number 1 is peach cobbler.
yep.
I can't believe I
That
didn't guess
ju-
that
no,
one.
the
No, not
crust
that
of the
box.
peach
Not that
cobbler.
box shit. No.
The crust of the peach cobbler is number one. Not the whole thing, just the
What?
crust.
Got to have the peaches too.
Yeah, they all right. That's a 50-50 with me. I could or
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
go for the
some
peaches.
people like my daughter. She don't like the crust with the
The
stuff in
crust is
the
fire. The
filling
crust
and
is
shit.
guaranteed. The peaches might not always be all that good, just depending on where you get them from and all
That's
that, how
true.
you cook them, stuff like that. So yeah, but that crust you can guarantee is fire.
That's
Bro, check
true.
this out. I got a little sister. Shout out to my little sister Anna. She made this peach cobbler with snickerdoodle crust, bro. I'm talking about fire.
Snickerdoodle.
That shit is with snickerdoodle crust, bro.
Oh,
Fire. I'm
that
talking about,
sound
you
like
hear
it.
me?
Now Snickers my favorite
That
candy
shit
bar,
was
so that sound like some shit I'd eat.
well no it's not Snickers, it's the
I know it's the
snickerdoodle
Snickerdoodle.
kind of like the
I
cookie.
was just saying,
But
just
yeah,
playing
but
off the
yeah,
name. But yeah, I like that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like
But
that.
man, that shit was so
That's
damn
different.
good, bro. Yeah, oh bro, my bro. Fire.
Huh.
I can't even describe it with no other fire.
It's
That
time
shit
for
crazy.
our next segment. Pass the
Yeah.
aux. Tonight we
What we got
hey
today?
listen. If you're a millennial, you remember this beef. This was 2002 to about 2006. It was a strong beef, and it really ended the career of one person. But we gonna go song for song and see if 50 versus Ja Rule. We're gonna see if Ja Rule could have actually matched up with 50, song for song. This gonna be I
Now,
mean, listen.
okay. Now, are we going song for song just based on like the non-beef aspect of it, just like how popular and how good was the song? Are we
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
beef
yeah. No,
portion of
no. I didn't try to I tried to get songs that kind of matched up because a lot of Ja Rule songs are more R&B ish. So I
it?
found
Yeah,
some of
that's what I'm
his that
saying.
wasn't, but they were still like his big song. You gonna know him.
Okay.
She say, "Oh God,
Yeah.
yeah, Buddha." I mean, he say, we got 50 Cent, Window Shopper." Remember that one? I'm your window
Yeah,
shopper.
yeah, yeah. No shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you got Ja Rule. I don't know if you remember this one. Holla, 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 holla. Let it know if you rolling with me. Follow, follow. That
Yeah,
how
yeah,
used to
dollar,
jam.
dollar. Yeah, yeah. That was a slap. I gotta go with that Ja Rule on that one, bro.
I was
That
gonna
one
say
was a
that.
slap back in the
Hey,
day.
they slept on Rule.
Yeah,
Always on
yeah.
time was everybody. Show was. Always on time was
Hey,
that
for
shit.
real.
You getting ahead of us though, player. Jay
Yeah, he
Z
get
98. Yeah. we got what up, gangster? What up? What
what
up,
up,
blood?
blood?
What up?
What up,
What up,
God? What up,
gangster?
gangsta? Yeah,
Then you
that
got
was a good one.
clap back. We gonna clap back. We go
Clap
clap
back.
back.
We
That
gonna
beat was
clap back.
fire
We gonna
that
clap
Ja
back.
Rule had on
Yeah,
that.
the beat, but that was about it though, for
Ja
real.
Rule took a lot of heat for that song because that was the song that he switched up from everything he was doing. Remember, he was doing the Charlie Baltimore and Ashanti and Jennifer Lopez and all them.
Oh, yeah,
Then when
right, right,
50
right.
and Eminem and Buster did that remix of Tupac shit, he come with this
Right,
and
yeah, yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
really hit the
He
same.
started going left. Yeah, he
Yeah.
tried to beef. He didn't have a Ja Rule didn't have a beef style like R&B sing tip. Like if he could have stayed in that lane, in that pocket, he would have been good. Ja
He
Rule
did.
still would have been big now.
He did. He let 50 get him off his bag. He let 50
Yeah,
change. And then this was crazy. 50 started doing the exact same thing Ja Rule was doing. He started singing in his song.
right, right. After he got rid of him. After he got rid of him.
Got the nigga out the
That's
way. And then he started singing.
right. Now he took over his genre.
No,
Crazy.
you can't sit
But
this without Marissa. Nope. We got number 3, PIMP.
oh, that's a
That's
good one.
yeah.
That's a
And
that's a
then you got
motherfucking banger right there.
Ja Rule, New York. From New York. That one with him,
Oh,
uh Fat Joe,
he had everybody on there.
man,
Yeah, the
Jay-Z
whole
was on there.
Jadakiss.
I think
Yeah,
Jay-Z was
was
on
Jay
there.
Z on that? No, I don't think Jay Z was on
Didn't Jay get on the remix or something of that? He didn't get on that one?
that. I don't think so. I don't think
What's the one with him and DMX and Jay-Z? New York remix. That remix was fire. That remix was
so.
no Jada. Wasn't that
Okay.
Jada on the remix? Jada.
Jadakiss was on there.
Jada,
Yeah,
that's another one that got slept on in the 90s. That boy had them lyrics.
Jada Jadakiss was fire. I think he's starting to really get his just due now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jadakiss been fire since for a
We
while,
got
for a long
number
time.
4, Candy Shop. I take you
Ooh,
to the candy shop and let you lick your
yeah,
lollipop.
that's what we were just talking about. He just wait.
Yeah,
He
that's
started
where he
switching up
started
and
singing. And then you got
yeah.
I'm Real with Jennifer Lopez. I'm
Ooh,
real, the way you walk, the
yeah.
way
I
you
forgot all
move, the
about
way
that song,
you
but yeah,
talk. That whole
that's
jail.
a good ass song. That's
I
a
gotta
good
go with
ass
that one.
song. Yeah, I might have to go with that one too.
The
I might
way
have to go
you
download that
move,
after this.
I'm real. Yeah, that hey, Ja Rule
Yeah,
used to jail, man. I don't know why he
he got knocked off his pivot. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you stay in your lane. You don't let nobody get you off what you do. Fuck what everybody else doing, what they talking about. If Ja Rule would have stayed in his lane and just kept piggybacking off of all these R&B singers and just kept going,
Yep.
man, look, he would have been huge.
Yep. You got just a little bit by 50. Damn, baby, once you just a little bit.
He is a little bit.
That
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was jail, fool. That was jail.
That
And
was
then you
that's hard.
got down ass chick with
With that, that's
Ja
the one with
Rule.
Charlie Baltimore.
I,
I'm sorry. I'm
song
sorry.
for
I gotta
song,
give
Rule.
that
Look at him, man.
one. He outside of the beef shit, song for song, Ja Rule was that nigga
I
back in the
got to
day,
go with
man.
that
Like,
one.
yeah,
Ooh wee. Now we got 21 questions with Nate Dogg. That was my shit there.
classic, super classic. Yeah,
That
that was
was
a
that
super
was
classic.
but you got always on time with Ashanti. I'm not always there when you
Ooh,
call, but I'm
dang,
always on time.
that's tough,
And I
bro.
gave
Damn,
you my
huh?
all. Day. That's a tough one. That's a tough
That's a
one.
tough
I'm
shit.
gonna have to go with 50 on that one though. That 21 questions, he changed the game with that one. Even though he stole what Ja
He
was doing.
he changed the game. Well, that was on his first album, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was on
Get rich or die
Get Rich or
trying.
Die Trying. Yeah, yeah.
He said, I gotta say both.
Both. Nah, you don't get. We don't do that both
Nah.
shit over here. You got to
Uh-uh,
pick
uh-uh.
one. You got to pick one. Damn, I might have to go with that Ja Rule on that one. I'm more of a fan of 50, but I got to go with that. That always on time. Yeah, that shit was tough, bro.
That one, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
You
tough.
got
That's hard.
the only I'm gonna say honorable mention. Thug Loving, I thought about putting it on there, but I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to, but I was like, I didn't
Hell
know
nah.
if people was gonna
Don't
really
put Bobby
know about
Brown
that one. I
dusty
didn't know
ass
y'all
up
fuck with that one
there.
like that. I started to put it on the list too.
Hell
Last one we got in the club. The I mean, it was the
yeah.
number one all time at that time. I don't know if it
I'm
still is.
talking about that motherfucking song was
Man,
everywhere for so damn long.
when you put that song on anywhere, it didn't matter where you was at. In 2003, 2004, you play in the club.
Yeah,
Don't really be
that
in the
or
club.
that or Wangster, both of them,
Oh yeah,
either one of
Wankster.
them, they was everywhere.
Well, well. Or you got Put It On Me. In the club versus Put It On Me. A baby girl, put it on me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
What would I be
that's a
without my
good.
baby? Ja Rule, man. Ja had some hits, man. I don't care
He
what they
did,
say.
he did. I got to give it to In
What
the
would I
Club
be
on that
without
one, but that
you?
was a good song though. Ja Rule, yeah, Ja Rule got a good discuss. I wonder what happens with all his like publishing and all that different stuff now that Irv Gotti done died and everything like that. Like I wonder how that works. Like, do he
I
then get
think
it
it's
to
still
himself?
owned by who
Murder
is
Inc.
they? No, Murder ain't got dismantled. They was under Def Jam, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
It might have been
Well,
Def
I thought
Jam.
they just had to change their name.
Yeah, but they was still owned by somebody. Like they didn't own their rights. Like yeah, they
Oh,
own them.
okay. I get
And I
what
don't
you're
know
saying.
why. That's something I don't understand. Like with Wayne, he sold his. Like I wouldn't sell mine.
I mean, depending on what type of position you in, you never know where he at. You never
He
know
said I
what they
thought
got
in the
going on.
club was pot. what? What?
What?
Sounded like pot.
Buddha, how old are you, bro?
You got to be.
Buddha from New Jersey, how old are you, bro? I didn't even
Yeah,
know this.
you gotta be.
He
You,
gotta probably be in his
you gotta be
fifties or
young.
something. Or something.
Next, our next segment while we waiting on Buddha to answer. We got
Oh,
classic or just average. We got some good ones on this one too. It's gonna be. It's gonna
okay,
be.
bet.
It's gonna be tough. Above the rim. If it was made today,
Ooh.
would it still be a classic or would it just be average? That's a good one. Older than
I
y'all.
think it'll be.
Buddha, you might be though.
I'm. I'm pretty. I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure he like in his mid to late 40s at least, if not early
Nah,
50s. I would assume.
he's about
I would assume.
55. Average today.
somewhere from there.
Average?
You
You
think
think it would be
so?
average?
I think that'd be
Classic.
a classic depending on who you got, playing the roles again.
Who would play Pac role? That's the
NBA
problem we
young
have in
boy,
all these movies trying to
NBA
find
young boy, NBA young boy. Say he
that
would play
look
that
that
role
look
good.
that would be perfect
That
for
little
him.
motherfucker there, yeah, he would play that role
That
good
would
in a
be
bitch.
perfect for him.
That little heathen ass nigga. Yeah, to be him all day.
Can't
Matter of
top
fact,
the
matter of
original.
fact,
That's
you
true.
remember when we did Juice? He could have played Bishop in
He
Juice
could
with
have
his
been
little crazy
Bishop.
ass. Yeah, I
Um,
think it'd be a classic though. I think it'd be a classic.
I don't know.
Basketball is still big.
I
Basketball
was
is
gonna
bigger
say
now
it's
than it
centered
has
around
been.
basketball, so that's what would I
Come
think
on
it would be
now,
a
it'll be
classic,
in there. Especially
especially
if
if you
they put
put.
some NBA players in there.
They said, "Hell no, he in his 30s. You ain't that damn old. You ain't older than
Nah,
us." Uh,
nah, hell nah.
Not young boy. Dead presidents. That's a good one. That's
Yeah,
um, that was during the time where bank robberies were a thing because you had set it off around that time. You had
yeah,
New Jack
yeah,
City
yeah,
coming, all that shit where they was
yeah.
well, New Jack City was mostly
Robbing
drugs.
banks is played out. Ain't nobody robbing no bank for real. Like, I mean, it would be a cool
50 did
movie if you
one.
still centered it back in the day.
I
Like,
don't
you know what I'm
know.
saying? If it was,
Because that one with 50 and Ice Cube son and
yeah, if you make it super complicated like that, yeah, yeah.
I think it would still
I
I
get
don't
what you're
know.
saying.
I think it would still be it depends on who you got. Like it all depends on who
Yeah,
played the role.
I think that matters the most. I
Cause who
think
gonna play
in
wasn't that
this
Lorenz
instance,
Tate? Who gonna play Lorenz Tate?
Lorenz Tate.
Ooh, shoot.
I don't think nobody. I don't think nobody right now can really play Lorenz Tate.
Nah.
Like
We had some
we really
legends growing
losing,
up.
we really losing our legends, bro.
We losing
We
a
really
lot
not.
of
We
them.
really don't have.
Just going back through these movies and these songs, it's crazy. Like
We
we
had a bunch of legends that we can't replace them.
nah,
We can't
it's gonna be
replace them.
hard. The Nutty
Yeah,
Professor, Eddie Murphy. Sherman.
I think that'll still be a classic, bro. I think that'll still be a classic because he's still doing the same shit now. Didn't Eddie Murphy just come out with a movie where he played all the characters? Norbit. What are we talking about?
Nah. I don't think
Norbit
it
is
would today.
similarly, kind of, sort of, basically, but I don't. I think
I don't even think I don't think it would
no.
because well it depends on who gonna play all them roles like that today. We can't who I mean that's the thing is like finding the talent to be able to
Could you give something like that to a Kevin Hart? That's a big enough role in a big enough movie to where if he played all the characters, I think that would make
nah,
sense. You don't think so?
he can barely
No,
pull off one role. Hell, he ain't really that funny. He okay,
you
but
don't think so?
he's
Okay.
stand up funny, but
Um.
not movie funny. Yeah, I depends. I mean, if you catch some of his stuff and stuff like yeah, but
Okay. What about Mike Epstein? If Mike
hell
Epps
no,
played a bunch of different roles, no.
nah,
Come on.
nah, because you got to like to pull that off. Like he was the granny, the mama, the daddy. Wasn't he like the
Now, I mean,
sister, the brother?
I wouldn't say all the same characters. I wouldn't say none of the women characters. Maybe one
You know,
old woman
not
character,
Kevin
maybe.
Hart. Tyler Perry. I mean, he do it, but he gonna throw Medea in there, and you know, Cat Williams supported. It sounds like yeah, we support Cat Williams on here. Uh,
Uh, I mean, yeah, what you just
Tyler
said,
Tyler Perry, but I don't
Tyler
know if
Perry with the. I actually wouldn't even mind the Medea character. Kind of, it's basically Medea anyway. Now that you say it,
really the granny, especially the
so
shit she talk about.
you know what I'm saying. So I think really,
Mike
I
could do
think
it.
if Medea, if what's the name did that, if Tyler Perry did that, I don't know
JB
about.
Smooth,
ex-
JB
Oh no.
Smooth, Jamie.
Jamie Foxx.
Shit. Uh,
He a part of the old school. He a part of that same era though. We trying to find somebody
yeah, newer.
younger
Jamie part of
nowadays.
our
You
era,
know what I'm
basically,
saying?
though.
Yeah, yeah.
You trying to find
I
some.
think Jamie Foxx could do it though. I definitely think Jamie could do
Oh yeah, hell yeah, he did it on his show. Hell, he played Wanda and all them different characters on there, like Martin did.
it. Yeah.
I think that would be. I don't think it would be a classic today, but I think it would be good on
Mhm.
a BT Plus or Netflix or something.
Okay. So
Tubi,
it's straight
well,
to
it, it,
streaming.
it, it'll be better
A
than
Tubi
Tubi.
movie.
Nah, it'll be better than
Straight.
Tubi. It don't go to
Okay.
Tubi, but I don't think it'll do like it did in theaters back then. You know what I'm saying with us
Maybe not. I think some of the shock back in the day was just one person really going through all those
doing
different
all those
characters and
roles.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's not really
Oh,
new
okay.
no more. So I don't think it'll Marlon Wayans. He did a movie like that or a show like that where he
Yeah, he
plays
did.
all the siblings. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did
did.
something like that. It was all right. I seen like a couple episodes of it. It was all
Yeah.
right. I didn't really. It was
We got the Players Club.
all right. Ooh. Do something to make me feel better.
That'll
That's
definitely
my
be a
shit, bro.
classic again.
That'll be a classic. Yeah,
Big
because strip
Mama.
culture is
Yeah, I like
still
Big
real
Mama. I
big.
didn't like I didn't like the last one because I don't know what was going on in the last one, but the first two was decent.
Yeah,
The last one they
yeah. Big
brought
Mama
in
was
that
dope.
one dude and who was that?
Uh, that's the dude that played what he played in that movie with Bow Wow, didn't he?
Yeah, I think that's him.
Lottery ticket or something
Cause
like
that
that.
that wasn't Orlando Brown, was it? I mean Orlando. Is his
Nah,
name
that was
Brown?
Orlando Brown. Nah, that
Nah,
ain't him.
he wouldn't have played that shit
That's
nowhere. I don't think.
that's the dude that played in Lottery Ticket. But
Yeah,
Sextuplets, yeah, that's
Sex
the one with
Topless. That
Marlon
was it.
Wayans.
Where he was all
Yeah,
the characters. Yeah. Players
yeah, yeah.
Club. Bernie Mac.
Definitely a classic. I don't know who will play Bernie Mac
Lisa
though.
Ray. Who gonna play Lisa Ray today?
Ooh, Lisa Ray was bad as a motherfucker in that movie, dog. Oh my goodness. She made me like light skins. That was it. But who will
That
play Lisa
well,
Ray?
one thing I will say, I think they would probably have to take out. You think they would have to take that scene out where old girl gets uh sexually assaulted? Because you
Oh,
know how
yeah,
sensitive
it's
everything is
sensitive
today.
now. They ain't going for that. They ain't
They
going.
wouldn't
You have
have
to
that in
change that.
today.
You would have to change that to her actually conquering that or something like that. Like
Some kind of
she would
way.
have to win that fight and get away
Yeah.
or something like that. You wouldn't be able to keep it how
Brandon
that
Jackson,
storyline
that
went.
was his name. Yeah,
Yeah, Brandon
Diddy.
Jackson.
This nigga said
Did
Diddy.
he? Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. Diddy ain't doing nothing for no time soon.
Uh, nah. That was funny though. Uh, I think it'd be hard to find somebody to play Lisa Ray to shit.
So I think it just would take a popular female, like Meg The Stallion. Meg The Stallion, come on
Hell
now,
no.
she good for the
She
niece.
ain't popular
She
right
always
now.
talking about not in this. Well, not right. Oh, or Cardi B. No, I don't think Cardi B could play that role too good.
Nah, Cardi
She's
can't
she too
act.
much of a
Let
she.
it stay in the
Not
past.
just yeah. I don't know. I
Mm.
think. Dang, I don't know.
Glorilla.
She not a stripper though. She not like because Lisa Ray's character was classy and went to school and
But she
Glorilla
wasn't at
talk like a
first though.
nigga.
Huh?
Yes, she
You
was.
said what now?
I said Glorilla talk like a nigga. She can't. She ain't. She's not a person you would put in a role that she's
So
going to school and
her
looking at.
accent is why she wouldn't do good in that role, right?
It ain't just the accent, bro. It's everything. She embodies her mannerisms are so mannish, bro. I don't think she would play that role too good.
I can
Because
see
she
that.
got talked to by a dude like Jamie Foxx character, like was approaching her and courting her, and she still had a certain level of self respect and all this other shit that she was trying to maintain and all that. So I
Yeah.
don't think Glorilla would portray that too good necessarily. It would
Yeah.
have to be
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Ooh, they That's the thing
Scissor,
about the scissor. Scissor.
maybe Scissor, maybe Scissor. I don't. Have you seen her act before? Ari Lennox. Okay, hold on. Little chocolate something. Yeah, yeah. I think Ari Lennox would be cool. I
That's
haven't
a
seen her act though. What if she can't
I
act?
yeah. Hell, if we gonna go like
That's the
that,
only
I
thing.
put Janelle Monae in there because I mean, just she can act. At least I know that much.
Hell nah. She ain't bad though. Janelle Monae ain't
She
bad
ain't
like that.
bad.
She ain't bad. You gonna let her strip for you, Janelle Monae?
I mean, you got to think though. Diamond didn't have no ass at that time like that.
She
Lisa
was
Ray didn't.
fine though. She was bad.
What?
Lisa
Cause
Ray
she
was
was
bad.
yellow. She
No,
ain't
I
had no
mean,
ass.
no.
She had no rhythm.
She
She moved
wo-
like a white girl in the
women
beginning.
women back there didn't have no ass for real. That wasn't a thing back then.
That's
She was
why.
pretty in the face though.
So what they would make it off today's time, then yeah, you have to have some ass. Yeah,
You have
because
to have
that's
some
about
ass.
all of them. Scissor got the BBL.
No.
Scissor. Yeah, they say them BBLs stink, and you have to get them drained and to get that liquid out of whatever that stuff is. I've heard a lot about
Yeah.
that. They got to go get that shit
Damn.
drained out, or it'll smell like they walk around with chitlins in their drawers.
Yeah. Black
Yeah,
women, stop doing this shit, man. God damn. Is that it
don't
ain't
make
even
everybody
it don't
pass.
even where does it get you? It don't get you nowhere. Really, it
Bro, it
don't.
don't. It don't. That's
But
a tough one. I
yeah.
think it depends on who they got to play each role.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a real tough one. What's love
Okay,
got to
what you
do
got?
with it?
Well, that's a biopic basically. So that would still be fire, especially with
Would
Well,
it?
hold on, we got to find somebody to play Tina. Then if
It's
it's
gonna be
not gonna
hard to
be,
top Angela Bassett now. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Kiki
Like that
Palmer.
would be the only. That's too easy. That's easy. But
I
yeah, you're
mean,
right. You're right. You're right.
that's
You're right.
that's
That's a layup. But yeah, I think what's love got to do with it would still be fire. And I think if you add Kiki Palmer's like more, I guess you would call hip or younger style to that role, I think it could be really fire.
yeah.
I think it'd be really fire.
So Whitney was supposed to play Angela Bassett's role. What? I didn't know that. I can see that. Whitney could
Yeah.
act. Whitney could act now.
I mean, yeah, we
Because
also we
the
all seen the
preacher's
bodyguard.
wife, the
Yeah,
bodyguard,
yeah,
and speaking of,
yeah.
we could
Pick
add
it
them
up.
to the list. If they was made today, the preacher's wife had Denzel, right? Or was that no? Yeah, no,
Yeah, it was Denzel. I
it
think.
was right. And the
I
bodyguard
believe
had Kevin Costner, Angela
Kevin
Bassett
Costner.
tonight. Now, it's. I mean, I don't even think Tina Turner can play Tina Turner better than Angela Bassett did.
Hey,
You know what I'm
in a
saying?
weird way, that's some real shit. That's some real
Like
shit.
the
That
way
motherfucking
Angela
movie is a
played that.
staple. That's a
Not
staple in the
y'all
black
Remake
community. Like,
you. Like what? What? Shit, it's gonna be hard to
hey,
remake
and
that movie.
nobody could have played Ike like Lawrence Fishburne.
Hell no.
He he
Who
played
gonna
the
play
fuck
Ike
out that
today?
role.
Terrence Howard,
Ain't no
maybe.
not if he maimed me to death, I'm not listening to it. No,
You know what I'm
no,
saying, man? Sing the
no.
song, man.
He got too much light skin energy. Like Lawrence Fishburne, he had that dark skin energy. He had that old school grown man,
It's Bird light
kind
skin
of.
though, ain't he?
He is, but he didn't carry it. He got that old man energy though. He
Who
got that
today?
old country man. He ain't taking no shit.
Yeah,
You
he
got to
do
find
though.
somebody that's kind
I,
of
I
tough.
don't know. It's hard to replace both of them. Like 90s movies, yeah, I agree with Dwayne. 90s movies, I mean, that's why we try to highlight them and bring them back
I
because
like this stuff.
they
Yeah,
ain't making movies like this no more. And a lot of our movies,
man.
a lot of our movies were based around love and not just killing.
Black
They had
Hollywood in the
messages.
'90s, bro, cannot be black R&B and black movies, black cinema in the
Yeah.
'90s can't be topped.
Yeah,
It
because
can't
our
be
TV
topped, bro.
shows was top notch. Our movies, like everything had messages, and if it
Right,
didn't tell us
right,
something, it taught us something. I just subscribed, about to take
exactly.
it down. Appreciate you for hanging with us. Come back and
Appreciate you
join us.
tapping
We'll be
in,
back
bro.
Friday, same time, 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir. But
Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Like our growing, what we had growing up is, and it's like now when you look back at all of that and see where it's done became, what it's done became,
message.
it's like, bro, this shit is horrible. It's fucked up
He
because
said message. What's
they
that
don't
show? In
have
Living Color.
they don't
That's
have
another
no.
one. In Living Color.
Oh, in Living Color, man, you know how many legends came from that one show.
Too many to even count, bro. Too many to
Like,
even count.
besides just the
What?
Wayans brothers, you got J Lo. She was a dancer. She was a fly girl. You got
Where
Jamie,
will we be
Jim
without
Carrey.
Jim Carrey? Where will we be without Jim Carrey?
The
Let's
the
be
the
real.
mask.
The
Uh,
Ace Ventura, Pet
Ace Ventura.
Detective. Come on,
Come on, man.
come
Like
on.
all of those
We,
movies.
yeah, yeah.
The guy
Jim
engaged
Carrey
to
got to be
Megan
an
Good to
honor.
play
Got
the
to be
role.
honorary in here. Jim Carrey got
Engaged
to
to Megan.
be
Jonathan Majors. Damn sure could play Ike. Boy, that was a good one. I ain't think about
Jonathan
Jonathan Majors.
Majors.
Yeah, that boy that can act, man.
He got chased, man. He got chased by a white lady, dude. Oh,
He was running for his. He was trying to save his career. That's different. He ain't got to save his career against
nah,
Tina. He just whoop her ass in the
nah.
booth
I'm talking
until
about
she
if
whoop
you
his
looking
ass
for
in the limo.
somebody who can, if you looking for somebody who can depict this person, I can't unsee this man running for his life and still about to go to jail. Man, no, I character would have turned around. Lawrence Fishburne back in the
You got to think that was the
80s
'90s. You can
would have
slap a
turned
motherfucker and
around
get away
and
with it. You
you know what I'm
can't do
saying? He
that
would have
now.
backhanded the shit out of her.
You can't even yell
I
at them
know. I'm just
wrong
saying.
and you going to jail.
I know. I'm just saying though.
In the '90s, Ike was shit. Ike wasn't playing that shit.
Yeah,
This is what
Ike
tripped
was
me out
yeah.
about that situation. When Tina first got there, at the beginning of the movie, wasn't it a girl that killed herself in the bathroom or attempted to or something like that?
Uh huh. Yep.
That should have let me know off top. This ain't where I need to be.
Come on, bro. I don't. Please don't make me say it. I'm trying to be good today. I'm trying to keep it cool. Please
I'm
don't make
trying to
me
get it
say what
out
I
of you.
want, bro. What demographic are we talking about right now? The
I don't
same
know.
ones, the same ones that scream and yell they want a leader but don't listen to nothing. That's what we talking about. Come, come on, bro. I'm I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna keep going. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I think Jonathan Majors could play Ike though. That'd be a good one.
He could. He could.
That'd be a good one.
Him or what's the other dude? The Creed dude. I can't believe I forgot his name. You
Michael
know
B.
what I'm talking
Jordan.
about. I think he could get that off. And he a ladies' man. He can get that. He'll be smooth in that with
I
the
can't. I
perm
can't.
and
I
the
can't.
neck
Um,
thing, playing
Ike,
in the band in the background.
cause he got
Cause
to do
I,
that
cause
powder. He got to do all that. I don't know. I don't see him. I don't see him
I
being
think he
Ike.
could. I think he could pull it off. I
Jonathan
think he
Majors
could pull it
already got
off.
the nose for it, so he could really pull it off.
He said, "Not him.
Yeah, not Michael B. Jordan. I don't
Yeah,
think.
anybody but him." Sick of that
I don't
nigga.
think he could.
What about? Oh, what about Idris Elba? The dude. He from Europe somewhere, but he
He's
maybe
from
could
London.
play.
Yeah.
He maybe could play it though. He got
He
that
now,
grungy
yeah,
look
because
to him.
hey, he played a role sort of similar like that in a movie before, a Tyler Perry movie, I believe, if I ain't mistaken. I know he was one with the daughters, and then he played another one where he was like an abusive husband.
Um,
So he could.
not, the only one I can think of, uh, obsessed. No, he wasn't
Yeah.
abusive and obsessed though.
Nah, that
That's
was
the
old
one.
boy. That was one with him and Beyonce, right?
Yeah.
And that was old boy that was crazy. And oh, that was the white girl. No, that was the white girl, right? Yeah, that movie was weird. Uh, that's a good one. But I think it would be a classic though. You put Kiki Palmer and Jonathan Majors in there, we might have something now.
Who's the guy? Um,
Oh,
Kiki
somebody's
Palmer was
screaming.
just in a movie with him. He played in that movie that with the aliens and all that, and he was in that shit. What's the name of that Wakanda movie? You know, real dark skinned cat.
Wakanda.
Yeah, he played in the Black Panther movie, the first, or he played in both of them, I think. But for sure, the first one, real dark skinned dude. He played dude from Chicago in that Revolutionary movie. You know who I'm talking about? I can't think of his name right now. Dang.
Marcus Garvey.
No, he didn't play Marcus Garvey. He played
Fred
dude
Hampton.
from Fred Hampton. Yeah, that Fred Hampton movie that just came out. You know what I'm
You
talking about?
talking about
I am a revolutionary. Yeah, him.
fuck, what was that dude name? Uh
He in a bunch of movies right now.
I can't think of what his name. I know what you talking about. Yeah, he would be a good one.
He might can get that off.
Is he tall enough?
Yeah, I think he a big dude. I don't know.
No. You know, if he ain't
I
tall
know,
enough,
I know when I see him and
yeah.
Kiki Palmer in that movie together, she played his little brother, or no, she played his little sister rather. My bad, and she was a lot smaller than him, so
Okay. Yeah, Dwayne, we did Forrest Gump last week, actually.
yeah.
Uh last
Forrest
Wednesday.
Gump. Forrest Gump is a classic.
Yeah. It'll just be hard to find somebody who you gonna get to replace Tom Hanks? Who gonna play Forrest today?
Man, dude, that's the thing.
Who you know what I'm saying? Like, dude from Get
I
Out.
don't
Oh,
who
that's a good one. That's a
for who?
the
Do
the
from Get Out to do what?
the dude that to play. I don't know about playing Ike.
Not definitely not playing
Nah,
Ike.
nah, not playing Ike. Um, yeah, it'd be hard to find somebody to play
Play
Forrest.
Tom Hanks.
Who the hell
Yeah,
gonna play
that's I
Forrest
don't
today?
I don't think nobody I don't think nobody can do that one, bro. That's tough. I can't
Like,
even.
do y'all know some top like white actors? Do you think if Tupac was still alive, he would be the biggest actor? I don't know about the biggest, but he would be. Yeah, he would be up there
He would have a serious discography, but no, I don't think he'll be a top actor.
because the biggest for. I mean, I'm gonna always be Denzel. It's gonna always. You know what I'm saying? And then
It's gonna
after
be the
him,
Denzels and the Samuel Jacksons and
yeah,
Don Cheadles. You know what I'm
Don
saying? Those we
Cheadle.
gotta give. We
That
gotta
they
give them.
are on another level. That
Yeah, with the acting. But Pac
even
would have been a great,
yeah,
uh, you know, entertainer as far as the actor turn rappers thing. He already that, so
he'd have been
he'd
like
have
Ice
just been
T.
bigger in that.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ice T did movies,
He'd have been bigger than
shows,
Ice T.
but that's what I'm saying.
He'd have
Like,
been
but
bigger than
you
Ice
got
T.
to think at
But
one
yeah,
point, Ice T he was pretty big though. Like,
you right. You right. Yeah, yeah. In
cause
the
when you
late
heard
'80s,
that dum
'90s.
dum dum dum, you know he on that show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Don't. Yeah, yeah.
Keith
His little ponytail
Stanfield.
that made him cut it off. Keith
Keith Stanfield.
Stanfield.
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey too old though to play Forrest, right?
Yeah, he way too old to play
And after
Forrest
they
now.
did what they
That's
didn't
over
they
with.
didn't they he said they took his girlfriend out, right? After he started telling the truth and all that, and that's what made him leave Hollywood or something like that. Like, because she was supposed
Is
to
that
have did
what?
suicide, is what was alleged from what I read. If I'm got this
Oh,
right now, I might be wrong, but
I don't know about that.
yeah,
I don't know.
his girlfriend had left a note and all that shit, but he
Oh,
knew
he's
what it
saying
really
Keith
was.
Stanfield is the guy that I was talking about. That could play
Oh, that played
Ike.
Get Out.
Yeah, that played in yeah, dark skinned dude. Yeah, yeah, he could definitely play Ike. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well, bro, that's all I got for tonight. You want to tell them where to follow you at? Robin
follow me
Williams.
on
Robin Williams is not you.
RP Rob.
You
He's
know
not
what
even here.
Robin Williams?
He's
You
not
know,
even here. And he may have been older than Tom Hanks or just about the same
yeah,
age.
he ain't even here,
Like
Key.
he
But
can't.
that's another one that's they say conspiracy theory. They say he didn't really. Do itself.
I don't know. But man, you can Facebook,
They say I don't want to touch that. You don't want to have no black
yeah,
card
we gonna
following
move
you
on.
around and shit.
Yeah, Instagram, Easy does it.
But if he was
TikTok,
here,
Easy
he
does it.
damn sure could have played for us though. Robin Williams would have been a good for us. Cause he already kind of, I mean, a lot of his roles similar to Forrest any damn way. He-
There's a lot of them, a lot of them.
he-
But he old though. He wouldn't have counted for in right now anyway. He
no,
old.
not now. But he would have been a good for it. But now, I don't even know
He
nobody
could have played a
that's.
good force.
I don't know. Maybe I have to start watching like the Grammys and shit to find out who these new actors and shit are. I don't know none of these.
Right,
Ain't
right. I'm
nobody
so out of
standing
touch
out.
with some of that.
If he was alive, yeah.
Nobody. Yeah.
What you say?
Do
You
you do you think Robin? Real quick. Do you think Robin Williams would have played it better than Tom Hanks?
no, no. I don't think nobody. Man, look the
I don't
way.
know, bro. Robin Williams played that type of character way more frequent than Tom Hanks did.
Yeah,
You
but
said no.
I'm with Keith on that one. I don't think so either. I mean, he did a good job, but better than Tom Hanks.
I don't know.
My name is Forrest Gump.
I think certain little things like that would have been just a little different. It would have
That's the
played more into.
it can't be different than what it, I mean.
I get what you're saying. I feel what you're saying, but
The way
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
bro.
Maybe it's because we grew up with that. Young Jack Nicholas. Oh man, it it didn't matter what role young Jack Nicholas was in. He killed everything he was in. But my favorite of his was the
You
Joker.
think so?
Jack Nicholson?
I don't think he could have played Forrest.
Oh no. I don't, well,
Hell no. Hell no. He can play a nut job, but
a
not a
young
simple.
Jack Nicholson? I don't know.
No, no.
I don't know. It was now. There always was another actor offered the role before Tom Hanks. Yeah, but that's why they didn't get it. Jack, no. Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah,
can
no.
ah
Not Jack Nicholson.
no.
Hell no.
I mean for me, I mean he gonna always be number two Joker. You know what I'm saying? Under Heath Ledger. So I just
Yeah,
yeah.
I give him that. I don't
Uh
know, bro, but
we'll be
yeah.
back here Friday. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. You can follow us. What oh yeah, that's what you were saying. My bad. Follow
Yeah,
you.
I had already said them. Instagram, TikTok, what's that other one? Twitter, X, whatever.
That
You know what
other
I'm
one.
saying? Easy does it. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
really fool with
All
that.
my
That's a
Twitter.
racist ass app. Like, as soon as you get on there, you just see number racism and shit on both sides.
I mean, because you get to just say whatever you want to say, and that's kind of that tie
That
to Trump and all that. That's just where they
yeah,
choose to, spew their little rhetoric or whatever. But
yeah,
whatever, bro. But more than anything, y'all can always find me right here. Tap in right here with me every, 3 days
yep.
a
We
week,
be
four
here.
days a
We
week.
be back Friday. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe for us. Share this.
Yeah,
Turn on your notifications so you don't miss it. And we will be
all
back
that, all that.
Friday, 9 o'clock Central Time. I don't know what time zone you gonna be in. 'Cause
Ain't
you
no
be all
telling,
over.
bro. Ain't no telling. Yeah, ain't no telling.
Yep, but we will be
Ain't no
back.
telling.
Appreciate y'all, man, being here rocking with us. We're trying to grow this thing. So
For
love
sure.
y'all. Be back Friday.